My name's Cale Watts. I'm the co-founder and director of Froth Distribution, which is a small London-based beer distribution company run by myself and my business partner, Ryan Mead. And yeah, we've been going for about 11 months now. We're almost at the end of our first year, and we solely distribute Stone & Wood Pacific Ale in the UK, as well as our own brand, Dusty's Alcoholic Ginger Beer. Before we started our business, we were using very kind of archaic CRM kind of software. Some of it not actually any software at all other than Excel. Didn't have a mobile friendly interface, so we were very much laptop heavy. And when we're walking around pounding the pavement out in trade, it's sometimes difficult to whip your laptop out in the middle of Oxford Circus. So we're in the need, when we launched our new business, to create something that kind of consolidated everything from account visits to orders to just marking history with customers, ordering point of sale and whatnot. So the best thing about Bowimi is that it's your one-stop shop for all things to do with your day-to-day. It's a great way of tracking people's names, tracking details about customers, remembering that Sonny, who runs the bar down by South Bank, he's just had a baby, so it's nice to go in there and have those kind of things to remind you. It's awesome for building relationships and maintaining those relationships. We use it literally every 10 minutes of every day when we're out in trade. And it's even a way for us to communicate with each other as well, to set a task for someone who's going to be visiting in another couple of weeks without sending too many WhatsApp messages, emails and phone calls. Bowimi is a great way to flag little tasks for one another. Another major benefit for us using Bowimi is that it's how we process our orders. Previously, it was very clunky. It wasn't an automated generation of invoices. It was a manual generation of invoices, which was then sent back to the customer. There were so many things that could go wrong, and a lot of things did go wrong. The best thing about Bowimi is that when we place the order, it automatically generates the sales order to send to our 3PL, which then goes out to the customer. Bowimi also speaks to Xero, and Xero automatically generates that invoice, which is then sent straight onto the customer. So all we need to do at the end of the day is go through Xero, approve our invoices, and everything's done. We're saving a shit ton of time. What would normally take us probably a half day to 3/4 of a day a week processing orders and invoices, it's now done instantly. So it means we can spend way more time out in the trade, winning new business and looking after our customers. The main thing that Bowimi does when we're prospecting is allow us to gather information in one consolidated space. Everything's recorded in Bowimi. Before we walk into a venue, quickly bring up the location of the customer, and it lists all the history, no matter who's put that history down, about that customer. So it could just be a name, it could be a firm no, it could be something saying red flag, do not go in here. Generally, having all that information means that we do have a fair amount of success. Bowimi was a new thing for us when we started Froth, and we've never really used an app or a piece of software that had a customer support network. What I can say about Bowimi is that they are rapid. Any kind of little request we've had about tiny changes to the app or ways to kind of find new styles of reporting, the Bowimi team are onto it faster than we can even type the email. Very, very, very great customer service. I mean, the Bowimi team even go out and drink our beers and send us photos of them having beers out. So they're supporting us in more ways than just through the app. We do have big plans for growth. I guess the main thing for us is bringing on new people, and Bowimi provides that resource that we can just hand to our new employee and say, look, here is the customer base, here's all the information you need. And it's a very simple way of transferring all that information. I think Bowimi is going to be really beneficial for us as we do expand the team, and 100% I would recommend Bowimi to someone else, especially a new business starting up, as it is a great way of consolidating all the bits and bobs that are normally very clunky when starting a sales business.